Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth.
If it's one thing, you can fit in with my foolishness and make it actually look like it was choreography. Rise and shine, sunrises. Good morning. Guess what? It's only one day and 17 hours until the weekend. So for those of you,
to go there.
for those of you who really are looking forward to your Saturday morning cartoons. Remember Saturday morning?
Oh, Saturday morning cartoons were the best. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. You remember Saturday morning cartoons?
Saturday morning cartoons.
You know what? So I feel like Saturday morning cartoons stopped once we had kids, meaning because cartoons were not available all the time.
I think Saturday morning cartoons kind of stopped when Cartoon Network came up.
Right, so you had 24 hours of cartoons.
So, yeah.
But you know what I started in my family? When Izzy was really tiny, we would do a Saturday morning movie. So we'd pick an animated
Saturday morning movie?
But it's an animated movie. So like, and she would watch the classics. So Izzy would know like the original Little Mermaid, the original Lion King. Like all of those we would watch on a Saturday morning. I'd make popcorn, we'd sit down, we'd get really comfy and cozy, still in our PJs, and that's what we'd do on a Saturday morning. Yeah.
That's an interesting Saturday morning routine. Good morning to all the Saturday morning people. What's sleeping in for you? Define sleeping in on a Saturday morning, on the weekend.
Sleeping in on a weekend is nothing more than a slow start, because no matter what I wake up, I'm not going to sleep past 5 o'clock, 5:30 on any day of any week ever.
Yeah.
I think my body's just programmed at this point, because I also go to bed by 8 o'clock 8:30 sometimes.
So you had
a big girl.
Yeah.
But sleeping in is more like a not getting up and being on the go, because we always have the school run or work, you know?
Yes.
So it's the slow morning. It's the turn on the music. It's the warm drinks in the couch or in bed. It's all of us piled up together, either on the couch or in the bed, watching something together. Yeah.
Okay.
How about you?
I don't know. Like for me, sleeping late or staying in bed late, like it's unheard of. 7 o'clock, catch me? You know, like, because I'm up, I'm
like
a morning
you're
person.
On holiday.
I'm a morning person.
Yeah.
But you know, I like to get up and do something. But then in any case, Saturday mornings, like I tend to go to the gym anyway.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yep, not there with you.
Yeah.
But my husband is like you.
Yeah?
He's going, no matter what, at 9 o'clock on any morning is never going to catch him without already doing some form of exercise on any morning.
Yeah.
So he's like you. Could be Saturday, could be Sunday. Him going to be walking. If one more person called me, I say, Omar on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just like, I promise, it's just exercise.
It's just exercise. Morning with some Mac.
Except, guess what him did the other day? The other day, my husband is doing his usual walk. So he either walks or runs or does a rock, right? In between. And then he goes, oh, we need to pick up stuff at the grocery store anyway. So he walks to the supermarket at the back end of his walk. And then he's walking back with boxes in his hand.
Oh, really?
He didn't get
Oh, no,
bags.
I not do that.
So I walk with the boxes in his hand, I get a call. Me just pull over and ask Omar if he need a ride. Omar said, no, man, we're good. I'm like, But you know what, though? Isn't it very European, though, to actually just pick up your groceries and walk with your groceries?
Yes.
Yeah, and aren't they like long livers and very healthy?
They tend to be, well, compared to Americans, because, you know.
So should we start like walking to pick up our groceries more, Dennis? Don't you think? Should we take a page out of Omar's book? No? Okay,
No.
great. Well then.
No. No.
Hey, it makes him happy.
Exactly.
So,
and that's what makes him special. Because
Yeah.
if everybody was doing it, then
we'd just have less traffic. It would make the rest of us very happy.
But if that makes him happy, like, yeah, I do think we should walk more.
We should. We become a lot more sedentary than we used to be.
I'm a walker, though. Like,
Yeah?
I will walk. Like, if they'll ask, they'll tell you, you never notice me just sometimes I just walk up and down in a studio, and they're like, is everything okay? And I'm like, I'm just getting in my steps.
10,000.
I'm just getting in my steps, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm a walker. I've always been, like, even from in my teens, I'm on walk Anybody who know me well know say them see me I walk on Old Harbour Road.
Yeah.
Like from Spanish Town all the way up Old Harbour Road. It's a good walk.
Yeah.
It's a good walk. But I mean that was me and my brother back in the day, like
love
up
a nice
and down
walk.
Old Harbour Road. And the thing is that
nice. It's nice for clarity
and the thing
of
is
mind.
that you when you walk, especially when you walk with people, you don't notice the walk.
You don't feel it.
You don't notice the walk. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a normal thing back in the day. You walk from St. Catherine High School into Spanish Town.
Yeah.
And people, you don't know when you walk with your friend them, or like, you know, there are girls who used to walk from Immaculate to Halfway Tree, from Queens to Halfway Tree. And people
normal. I used to
notice
walk
it.
from Andrew's back gate up
Yeah.
to the top of, well, what's that, by YMCA. That's not a long walk, but I actually used to love it. I used to look forward to just a little,
Oh, yeah?
little stroll out, little whatever, because my father
yeah.
used to work near there.
Oh, so you
I
just
would just walk up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them things. The other day, so my daughter wanted to do something a little further up from where she goes to school. I said to her, you know, I'm not driving down to school
In
to
the
pick
traffic
you up,
to go,
to drop you there, so
You
to go
just
back
walk.
home. I said, just walk. And she said, me? I said, I have to work on that. Work on that.
No,
Yeah.
no, that need for fix. That need for fix.
Speaking of things that make us happy, though, what is today, Dennis?
Today is the International Day of Happiness. And that actually is because the International Day of Happiness is also known as World Happiness Day, or simply Happiness Day, and it's dedicated to spreading joy and kindness across the globe by encouraging individuals to cultivate simple daily habits that promote happiness and well-being. Of course, the question for you today is, what makes you happiest? What are some of the simple things that make you happy?
You know what makes me really, really happy?
What's that?
Like really happy?
What's that?
Good meal. Oh
Yes.
man, good food actually genuinely
Food, yeah, like a
tickles
good
my-
food,
oh.
a food experience is just.
You know what I also love?
What's that?
Good bout of laughter. Like,
Like,
over.
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
You know, like little things. I also love a good book.
I remember
things.
we used to work at, most people know I used to work at a radio station.
Right.
Well, I worked at two, but the longer one.
Right.
And IT and Fancy Cat used to do a show in the afternoon, like 12:30
Is that a problem?
every day. And I'm telling you, like,
It's a problem.
people would be, you're trying to write, and you're dying with laughter. Big up IT, big up Fancy Cat. Like, they'd be there, and they just come, and it was just a lunchtime laughter.
Yeah, love that.
And it was so useful in the radio landscape at the time. I thought it was very innovative, but just like, especially like after a tough midday news,
man.
them a come in, them not pay you your midday news, no mind, you know, them a come in with some laughter. And you just laugh, and sometimes them would have bring in Johnny.
Yeah, man.
And you just laugh, like some real belly bottom laugh. Like sometimes you laugh till you cry.
No, man. It gives you a reprogramming, you know, a good bout of laughter.
Yeah.
Honestly, tell me what make you feel better. Well,
That was the first thing I thought. Actually, that was the first thing I thought about.
ice cream?
Yes.
Love ice cream.
What
What's
you
your
say?
favorite flavor?
What you say? You scream? Guess what?
Are we going to come back down to Earth?
Yes, we're going to come back down to Earth because the astronauts came back to Earth after 9 months in space.
Crazy
Originally, their mission aboard the International Space Station ISS was meant to last 8 days. 8 days.
Wow.
But technical problems, those are some serious technical difficulties. 8 problems with their return capsule ended their stay on 286
Can you
days.
imagine that?
Their SpaceX Dragon capsule splashed down off the coast of Tallahassee, Florida, with both Sunny and Butch seen smiling and waving as they emerged from the capsule, clearly happy to be back.
You can imagine you are supposed to do
Earth.
something for 8 days.
And 286 days later, you're still,
With-
you're just a comeback?
No plan in sight, having no idea how you
See you
return
next
will
week.
happen. More like, I guess we'll never make it back
Yeah,
down.
no, you must
have
start
given
to
up
wonder.
hope. Yes.
You must start to wonder if it's ever gonna be. You know, you miss your family. You're missing.
Honestly.
You know.
And we're not talking like, say, you're lost in some foreign country now where you're exploring and you're roaming and you're immersed in the culture. They're literally stuck in
Just
little
there.
vaults
Yeah.
in outer space, just doing nothing. Can you imagine how maddening that must be?
If you bought a book, you read a book, how much time, you think, imagine your thoughts, you think, that's some serious therapy.
Unbelievable.
That's some serious therapy. You know what also? That's some
Therapy?
That's some serious overtime.
No, that's a therapy, Dennis. That will lead you to therapy?
No, that's what I mean. That's some, you need some serious, that's what I mean. You need some serious therapy.
Just kidding.
Because, you know.
Honestly.
No, sir. But as I said, that's some serious overtime.
That's like being in solitary confinement.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You need some, because solitary does stuff to you.
It does. And it's a type of setup that, were it to be done to someone on purpose, that you'd have this type of confinement, they could be brought to charges of inhumane treatment. You can imagine?
Most definitely.
My word. I'm sure they'll never be the same.
No.
I'm so certain they'll never be the same.
But I hope they find things that make them happy. I hope them eat something nice, like a plate of stew peas and white rice. If you like pig's tail in yours, go ahead.
I have a funny feeling inside of that. They're probably going for a steak.
Oh, yeah.
They're probably going for, some sea bass. I don't know why it had to have the wrist. They're probably going for a good old barbecue. Some ribs.
Some jerk. If you were out in space for 286, it was the first thing you eat when you come back. Oxtail?
With oxtail, with rice and peas, and plantain, and little cook-up vegetable. With little curry gravy upon the rice.
Okay, that's brilliant.
It felt like judgment.
No, it's not. It's not. So, tell us in the comment section of our YouTube channel, if you were out in space for 286 days, what's the first meal you're having when you return? All right, we have a great show lined up for you.
But before, as always, you know what we've got to do. We're going to give you a little morning mixtape to just
make you happy.
Start off your day. Yeah.